Hello gamers, and welcome to this week's review. This week I am reviewing one oddball platformer game, and that is Pac-Man World 2 for the PlayStation 2. Pac-Man World 2 is the sequel to the 1999 game on the original PlayStation. It was released in 2002 for the PS2 by Namco. The story for this game goes a little something like this. Long ago, back in medieval times, an evil spirit known as Spooky had terrorized all of Pac-Land. In response to this, the great wizard Pac created a potion that turned 5 ordinary fruits into the golden fruit. A young knight called Sir Pac-A-Lot fought against Spooky and sealed him underneath a large tree using the golden fruit, which were attached to the branches of the tree. In present time, late at night, Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde sneak into the village, and in their mischief, pick the golden fruit off the tree in the center of town. Unfortunately, this releases Spooky from his prison. Spooky tells the ghosts to take the golden fruit and follow him if they wish to rid the land of the Pac people forever. When Pac-Man awakens, he hears the news from Professor Pac about the golden fruit and Spooky, and sets off to defeat the ghosts and Spooky. Honestly, for a Pac-Man game, I think the story is pretty solid. It reminds me a lot of the old Pac-Man Saturday morning cartoon, which brings back a lot of good nostalgic memories for me. I give the story a 4.
Last, I am free from the confines of this accursed prison. You there, take these golden fruit that imprisoned me and follow me if you want to get rid of these Pac people forever.
The sound in this game is not the best. I mean, it's okay, but it's not something I could stand to listen to for hours on end. It's very repetitive and gets very annoying. I give the sound a 2.5. The voice acting in this game just makes me smile. Much like the story, I feel like I am just being swept into my childhood. The voices are just goofy and fun. Some of the dialogue is just plain silly, which really made me ready to jump right in and play. I give the voice acting a 4.
Great wizard Pac created a powerful potion that turned 5 fruit from Pac-Land into the golden fruit that was stolen today. Armed with these magical fruit and a great deal of bravery, Sir Pac-A-Lot faced the all-powerful ghost known as Spooky. Sir Pac-A-Lot defeated Spooky and imprisoned him. And he has remained there until now.
With all that said, it's time we talk about gameplay. This is one of the 2 points where the game really suffers. This is basically a standard platform game coming straight from the gaming cookie cutter, and it was just made to make a quick buck. Basically, you take Pac-Man through different worlds collecting pellets, fruits, and power pellets when he has to eat a ghost. The camera control is terrible, and the game is extremely linear for a game from this era. I give the gameplay a 1. The controls are okay, but not really setting the world on fire either. You use the left stick to move, while the right stick poorly controls the camera. The X button is your jump, while the square button, when held and released, is your rev roll, or your kick when in the air. And the triangle button is your action button. They respond rather well, but when coupled with the horrible gameplay, the controls feel cumbersome and not easy to use. I give the controls a 1. Finally, we have the graphics. I gotta say, through the bad gameplay and controls, the graphics are indeed very, very pretty. They have very bright colors and detailed characters. Much like the story and voice acting, I just feel like I am playing a cartoon, and that is why I'm giving the graphics a 4. So, overall, I would not recommend this game to anyone. Yes, it has great graphics and fun voice acting. It just makes me feel like I'm playing a Saturday morning cartoon, but the controls and the gameplay make it so horrible. Just don't buy this game unless you are a glutton for punishment. And that's why this game gets a 2.8 out of 5. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever played Pac-Man World 2? Do you like it? Do you hate it just as much as I do? Leave me a comment below. I want to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and game over. Stay tuned next week, everybody, because I will be reviewing Krusty's Super Funhouse for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.